system. Okay.
డిఫరెంట్ లింక్స్ వస్తున్నాయి కానీ అది యాడ్ అవుతలేదు ఎక్స్టెన్షన్.
అవునవునా, ఓకే ఫైన్. నార్మల్గా మనం ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకున్నాక జూపిటర్ అని ఇక్కడ ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, జూపిటర్ అని ఇక్కడ మనం సర్చ్ బార్ యాజ్ ఇఫ్ మనం ఇట్లా నోట్ ప్యాడ్ పెయింట్ ఇట్లా యూజ్ చేస్తాం కదా, సిమిలర్ గా జూపిటర్ అనేది మనం ఓపెన్ చేయాలి అంతే. సో మనం ఏ పాత్ లో, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గూగుల్ క్రోమ్ బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఏది యూజ్ చేస్తామో అందులో ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను డిఫాల్ట్ గా మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ఎడ్జ్ చూస్ చేసుకున్నాను అనమాట. ఇక్కడ ఇది ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నీ ల్యాప్టాప్ అవైలబుల్ ఉంటే ఒకసారి స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చెయ్యి. ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉంటే మనం చూద్దాం.
మ్యాక్బుక్ మ్యామ్ నేను షేర్ చేస్తున్నాను మ్యామ్ స్క్రీన్.
ఓకే,
నేను అది ఆన్లైన్ కంపైలర్ అనుకున్నాను, అంటే డైరెక్ట్ క్రోమ్ లోనే ఆన్లైన్ ఉంటుంది అనుకోని.
లేదు 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 లేదు, క్రోమ్ లో కాదు. కాకపోతే ఇది నెట్ ఉంటేనే అట్లా రన్ అవుతుంది అట్లా. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అట్లా అలాంటి ఇన్స్టెన్స్. సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో మనము ఎక్కడ ఓపెన్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నామో అని చూస్ చేసుకోవాలి అంతే. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ క్రోమ్, నీ డిఫాల్ట్ వెబ్సైట్ క్రోమా, మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ఎడ్జ్, సో అట్లా చూస్ చేసుకొని చేసుకోవాలి. క్రోమ్ లో ఓపెన్ కాదు.
ఓకే మ్యామ్, క్రోమ్ లో అయితే నేను జస్ట్ క్రోమ్ లో అయితే ఏమైనా ట్రై చేశాను, కావట్లేదని. క్రోమ్ లో ఆన్లైన్ కంపైలర్ ఉంది లేండి మ్యామ్. నో థ్యాంక్స్.
ఓకే ఓకే ఫైన్.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
పర్లేదు. యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ మీ లైక్ క్వెరీస్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్. అప్పుడే కదా తెలుస్తుంది ఒకవేళ ఇది ఆన్లైన్ లా. మనం వాంటెడ్ గా ఫ్రమ్ బయట నుంచి మనం డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవాలి. యాజ్ ఇఫ్ మనం ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ విఎస్ కోడ్ ఎట్లా డౌన్లోడ్ చేస్తామో సేమ్ అట్లా డౌన్లోడ్ చేయాలి. నేను డిఫాల్ట్ గా దీనికి ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ నా మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ఎడ్జ్ పెట్టుకున్నాను అనమాట. సో అందుకని మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ఎడ్జ్ లో నాకు చూపిస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
సో ఇంకా ఊరికే ఎందుకు ఇక్కడ ఇట్లా ఓపెన్ అవ్వడం అనేసి నేను ఇది ఇక్కడ బుక్ మార్క్ చేసి పెట్టుకున్నాను. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉంటది కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ నుంచి డైరెక్ట్ ఓపెన్ చేసుకుంటాను అనమాట, అంతే. సో ఇది మన ఆన్లైన్ ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ కాదు, మనం ఉన్న దాంట్లోనే రీయూజ్ చేసుకోవడం అనమాట, అంతే. Okay, so we'll start with our today's session. Okay, yesterday in the class we have discussed. This is let me open Paint. So madam, yesterday in the class data types we have started, like data types, like we have 5 types of data types. I think if you remember, we have 5 types of data types. One is numeric, second one is dictionary, third one is boolean, fourth one is set. Okay, set, and fifth one is sequence type. Okay, sixth one is sequence, fifth one is sequence type. I just said sixth one. In numeric we have 3. What are there? We have integer, float, complex. So ఇది మనం చూసాం కదా. Dictionaries also we have checked. Boolean we have only 2 types, that is either true or false. Okay, sets or sets kuda ila define chestam. Sets is also used to store multiple items in a single variable. For example, a is equal to in the lopala apple, ball, cat. But whereas compared to dictionaries, we have key pair value. For example, name is equal to Manasa, her age is equal to 90, our location is equal to Hyderabad. So ila dictionaries are like this. Numeric manaku telisinde, integers a is equal to 10, float 20.5, 3.2 atla. Complex ij, so ilanti numbers ani complex. Boolean true or false. ఇది కూడా ఒక డేటా టైప్. ఈ 2 బూలియన్ దాంట్లోకి వస్తాయి. సో, మనం ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేసేటప్పుడు నేను ఇది మీకు క్లియర్‌గా ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. ఒక 2 క్లాసెస్ పడతది అంతే. సో, ఆఫ్టర్ 2 క్లాసెస్ దిస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ విల్ కమ్. ఓకే. డోంట్ గెట్ వరీ. యాస్ ఆఫ్ యూ నౌ కన్సిడర్ ఇట్ యాస్ దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో వన్ ఆఫ్ ద వేరియబుల్. ఎట్లా అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ A ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10. 10 ఎట్లా ఒక వాల్యూ సిమిలర్లీ ట్రూ అనేది ఒక వాల్యూ, ఫాల్స్ అనేది ఒక వాల్యూ. సో ఇట్లాంటి నెంబర్స్ మనం ఎప్పుడు చూడలేదు in terms of numbers. So that is the reason these are like special characters, boolean. So how 10 is similarly these true and false. So when we write program you'll get understood. Sets, and in sequence type we have 3: list, tuple, and strings. Yesterday we have discussed list and tuples. So today we will discuss what is strings. Okay. So let me open new one. Don't say. So strings. Let me. We'll discuss about strings now. Strings in Python. So string ante enti, for example, when you go to Jupyter, let me consider A is equal to Manasa. So I want to print A. So sequence of characters combining together is nothing but a string. For example, here M is one string, A is one, M is one character. Character means single variable, single value, single letter. Okay. M is a single letter, A is single letter, N is single letter, A again single letter, S is single letter, A is single letter. Combination or sequence of sequence of letters is nothing but string. For example, A is equal to Skypedia. So when you click on run, it will give me Skypedia. So this is nothing but a string. String is a combination or collection, not combination, it is a collection of characters. It might be any of any length. For example, this is one string. When you click on run, it will give me that length of output. See, it is a collection of, okay, it is collection of characters. See, to get change, I just gave you this number. See, so the same, it is a collection of characters. Strings can be written in two ways. For example, A is equal to Manasa. This will also work. Okay, this will also work. Print A. See, I am able to print my output. Similar example when I give in double quotes. See, this will also work. So, string is nothing but collection of characters. Okay, strings can be defined in two ways. One is either inverted quotes or another in double quotes. So this is one of the types. Okay, strings is another type. This is something different from list and tuple. Okay, strings in Python is collection of, okay, I'll just open my notepad. It is difficult to write here. So strings are string is collection of characters. So for example, A is one character, B is one character, C is one character, 1 is one character. So it is collection of characters. See, when you click on run, it is getting printed. So strings are written in either single inverted commas, or in double inverted commas. So this is nothing but a string. Okay, if we have a paragraph, for example, what if we write for second lines? Okay, if we have something like this in, okay, so what is this? See, we have huge paragraph. Okay, this also comes under string. Okay, see why it is chase error. See, when you click on run, so it will work. Okay, even we can write any number of characters in a string. So string is very simple, similar to our boolean, integer, and sets. So the complex situation would be in our dictionaries, okay, in our set, okay, in our set and list and tuple. So these are like these would be very difficult to remember, but when compared to numeric, it is like very easy. There are only three types: integer, float, complex. Dictionaries, key pair values, and again sets, collection of numbers. List, it is written in this format, and it is a collection of elements. Even tuple is also same, it is collection of elements. Strings, some strings is nothing but collection of characters. So these all are characters. So collection of characters is nothing but strings. We can write it in two ways. One is in one single inverted comma, the other one is double inverted commas. We don't have any duplication, updation, like as I said you, right? These dictionaries are ordered. It doesn't allow duplicates. Strings does not fall in this category. Okay, strings are unique. Okay, so I hope strings concept is clear. If you feel strings concept is clear, we'll just move to our next topic. Strings is that simple, okay? Since our collection of characters, it can be written in two types. One is in inverted commas, the other one is double inverted commas. I'll open chat if you have. Okay, somebody may say ping me. Yeah, you can use anything which is present on our keyboard. I used it, right? I used somewhere one also, 98C. I'll just write small letters, 87. When you click on run, see, it is getting printed. See, it is getting printed. I can use any of the characters. See, even this special character will be considered as a special character will be considered as another character, right? So it is collection of characters. The thing which is present in inverted commas will will be printing as it is. For example, if when you write it like semicolon a, semicolon a, this will print, it will get printed. See, it will get printed. So you can use any characters present on the present on your keyboard. It is not only alphabets. You can use any of the things. Is that fine, Srija? Okay, thank you, thank you. So next we will discuss our next topic, operators in, okay, operators in Python. So operators in Python. So before we discuss these operators, I'll just complete one topic so that operators would be very easy for you. Okay. So I'll just remove this. So the next topic, okay, we'll discuss the next topic and then go for operators. So we will discuss functions in Python. Okay, we will discuss functions in Python. So here in Python, we have two inbuilt functions. Okay, so we functions in Python. So in Python, we have two inbuilt functions. Okay, two inbuilt functions. One is print. Okay, so and other one is input. So one is print, the other one is input. So I think I'm going fast, I guess. So please stop me whenever you feel like I'm going fast. Uh, okay. So I just came out from the outside, so I'm just doing it. So if you feel like somewhere I'm going very fast, please stop me. Okay, so in functions we have sorry, in Python we have many functions. Okay, so but we have two inbuilt functions which are mainly used. One is print and other one is input. What is meant by function? A function, okay, function is nothing but a set of rules. So so now you consider it as function is nothing but a set of rules. So for example, as you see, print. So whenever you are writing any any code in print, it is performing some actions. So function is nothing but set of instructions. Okay, set of, okay, I'll write it here. Function is, function is set of instructions to perform a specific task. So whichever task it is. So when you go for keywords, print was our keyword. So the definition was predefined. Okay, the definition was predefined. So functions are set of keywords. So for example, see, print, it is a function. What it will do, it will print the value which is written here. So if you print Manasa, it will give me the output. See, print MANASA. So run. I am able to print. So this is an function. Print is a function. It will do what it will do. It will display. It will print whichever element is given over here. For example, A is equal to 10. Now I am printing the value of A. What this print will do? It will it will display the output. Okay, print is used to display the output. When you click on run, it will give me 10. So somebody will ask me, I'll just ask you to write addition of two numbers. Okay, addition of two numbers. So what you'll do, you'll declare values. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3. You'll give C is equal to A plus B, and then in your print statement, you'll print C. So you'll write it as addition of two numbers is, and you'll print the value C. C. For example, when you click on run, it is giving me C. 2 plus 3. So whichever present in the inverted commas, this is a string now. So whichever present in the inverted commas, it will get print. So print statement is used to, okay, print statement or print function is used to display the output. So it will hold the values which are used to display on the output. For example, this is the output. So print statement, print function, print statement, so you can call it as otherwise. So this is used to display anything, but if you want, so if you want to add somewhere around 5 comma 6, so what you will do, you have to again write code. Okay, you have to again write code if you want to add these two numbers, like 5 comma 6, or else you have to go to here and change the numbers. So this is another way. I'm right? So if you want to add again 1 comma 3, either you have to change the program or you have to write it the program again. So here comes the concept of input function. What if user wants to give his inputs manually or like automatically when compiling the program? For example, see, what will I do? A is equal to input of enter value of A. So print A. When you click on run, see, it is asking me to value I should give. So for example, I will give 3, it will print me 3. If I run the same code, it will ask me the code 8. So it is giving me 8. So if I'll use the same example, see, now I'll take B. Okay. Now C is equal to A plus B. Then I'll print the value C. When you click on run, it will ask for value A 1. Then B 2. Now why it is giving? Oh, give me a second, guys. It is taking it int of 1. C. See, I am declaring the value as integer. Why? Because see, we are adding two numbers. So I want to take inputs from the user. I don't want to write code again and again like this. If you want to add any two numbers, so if you want to add 5 comma 6, I'll just run the code. See, 5 comma 6. So it will give me level as an output. So if you want to add 10 comma 20, I'll just run the same code 10 comma 10 comma 20. So now the output is 30. If I want to add another number, that is 13 comma 150, so it is giving me 163. So int is an inbuilt function which is used to take, okay, which is used to take inputs from the user dynamically. Take inputs from user dynamically. So if you write any code one time, so you can use it for n number of times. So the syntax for this input is, okay, the syntax for input is, you have to declare variable name. Okay, variable name, that is A is equal to something. Then if you are taking any int, so the normal syntax is input of input of so input of the statement. So the next is the statement which is to be written in this inverted commas. So similarly we have done, see, input of the statement, what value we should take from the user, whether we want to take the value of A, whether we want to take the value of B, which is understandable to user. So why we are putting int here? So we are combining two integer values. So we are adding two integer values. So that is the reason we are explicitly writing int. Okay, so input function is used to take inputs from user dynamically. So if you run the same code, okay, you can use for n number of numbers. We don't have to write the code again and again. We don't have to write it the code again and again. You don't even need to modify like this. If you want to add 14 comma 15, you have to again modify this. So int function or the int statement is used to take inputs from user dynamically. So print is used to display values. It is used to display values, and int function is used to take inputs from user dynamically. Okay, so these are two inbuilt functions. So what is meant by inbuilt? The definition. So what print will do, what input will do. So the meaning of this is predefined in Python. So that is nothing but inbuilt function. So we use like we have this inbuilt option in your phone. WhatsApp is an inbuilt app in your phone. Instagram is an inbuilt, so which is already present in the system. Similarly, the definition of print and the definition of input is stored in the Python. So what will print to do? It is used to display outputs, and input is used to take inputs from user dynamically. Okay, so these are two inbuilt functions. So one way is to like declare values. The other way, so the easiest way, if you want to add even 123 plus 125, we don't have to write the code again and again. So you have to just take input from user and then run the code, execute the value. So this is other case where if you want user to give values. So this is the difference between print and input. Okay, these two are inbuilt functions in Python. So what is meant by function? Functions are set of instruction to perform a specific task. What print will do? It will print. What task print will do? It will display. What input will do? It will take inputs from the user. Okay, uh, so what if we write a print statement in flower brackets or square brackets instead of print? So see, your question is right. So what if we write Skypedia? So this will give me an error because it is a syntax error. See, click on run. See, it is a syntax error. We should only use this curly brace. We should only use this curly braces. If we use the these brackets as you suggested, it will give us error as shown here. The syntax for this is you should only use these brackets, the round brackets. We should not use any flower brackets. We should not use any square brackets. We should only use round brackets. Oh yeah, no problem, Srija. You may ask me any questions. Uh, is this fine, Mahesh, Ajay, Vamshi, and Srija? Is this
Fine.
concept clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the only difference why you use inputs, you don't have to like if you add any number
Adele.
simultaneous. If you want to add any two other numbers, you have to either change the code or else you have to write the code again and again. But whenever you are taking inputs from user, you don't have to write the code again and again. Okay, you don't have to even modify anything. Once you write this, it is done. You can add any different types of values. So for example, I want to take I want to take an input from user. A is equal to input. I will take a string from the user. So what will I take? Enter the value of A. So I want to print my name. So what will I do? Print A. So when we run this code, it will ask me to enter the value of A. So I'll give my name. So it will give me print A. See, I am giving here string. So if you want to run this again, I'll give Mahesh name. So it will give me the output Mahesh. See, it will give me the output Mahesh. It will, if you run the same code and if you give Ajay, it will run the same Ajay. So if you run this code again for Srija, we are able to run. I am not able to run. My connection is fine. Click on run. This is the correct one. Initially we were getting it. Why? Okay, I'll write it here again. Why I'm getting? Did I get something wrong here? No, right? Why I'm writing? Click on run. Okay, I think my connection got closed. Okay, let me open PyCharm. See, that is the reason I have downloaded like 3 to 4 applications in my system. Sometimes my Anaconda is not working. Previously it used to work, see. Now it is not giving any output. My connection got closed. I'll open new one if possible. Skypedia.ng. Initially it should work. Run. See, here it is working. See, I'll give Srija's name. So it will print me the value Srija. So we are asking inputs from the user. We are not explicitly declaring values. Similarly, as we have done for the last time, A is equal to, we are not declaring values. We are directly taking input from the user in this type of method. Input, we are taking input from the user. See, when you click on run, why it is not click on run? My connection is getting focus. Okay, let me run it here. I'll just copy the code. This is also, see, when I okay, so what will I do? A is equal to input of enter the value of A. Enter the value of A. Why it is giving me error? See, I have here gave M. It should be N. See, A is equal to input. So, as I told you, right, Python is case sensitive. So, we should give the exact value. Then only it will work. If I give instead of N, I gave N, it will not work. See, it is asking inputs from user. Skypedia. Now it will print. I missed the again point. A is equal to input of enter the value of A. Then I should, okay, So I'll print Skype, I'll give input, then I'll print the value A. The value A. Now the output Skypedia is visible. See, I am I am taking inputs from user. This screen is like fine, but it's not working. You'll get confused by this screen, I guess. So let me open online compiler. By the online. Hmm. Here it would be fine. See, when you click on run, see, it is asking value of A. I am giving Srija. It will print me Srija. See, Srija. So by using input, we are asking details from the user at the compile time. Okay. See, now I think this concept is clear. See, that is why I use mainly Anaconda. See, everything is like whenever I show to you here, it will be very quite clear. See, whenever I use this system, everything is black. You'll not get understand. When you go for this, I'll get ads. So that is the reason I use mostly Anaconda, but I'm not sure why it is not working. I think it is giving me some error. So my connection got close. Okay, we'll use online compiler. See, when you click on run, so it is taking inputs from user. So this is nothing but functions in Python. What is functions? Python is a set of instructions to perform a specific task. We have two types of inbuilt function. Those are print and input. Okay, so I am in the what is print will do? Print will display the values. What will input will do? It will take inputs, it will take data from the users at the compile time. So next we will discuss operations in Pythons. Okay, operations in Python. So we have four operations in Python. The first one is the first one is arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operations. Second one is relational operator. Relational operations. Third one is assignment. Assignment. Okay. Assignment operations. Operations. Fourth one is logical. So I mean like logical operators, operations, so logical operations. So we have four types. What is meant by operation? So to perform something. So for example, when you go for arithmetic operators, okay, file new. So we will discuss now arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operators. In arithmetic operations, we have plus, that is addition, subtraction, division, modulo, so divided by. So these all operations comes under arithmetic operations. So these all comes under arithmetic operations. So what is meant by arithmetic operation? Adding two numbers. So subtracting two numbers, dividing two numbers, percentage of two numbers, modulo of two numbers. These all operations when we perform on two variables. For example, see, so it is not, let's see, a is equal to b. Sorry, A is equal to 12, B is equal to 6, C is equal to A plus B. So I am doing some things. So I am adding two things. So this is nothing but an operation. So I am adding. Wait, this add, I am adding two things. So this is one type of operation. I am adding two things. Print C. See, when you click on run, the output is 12 plus 6 is equal to 8. So, the next operator is subtraction of two numbers. So, A minus B is equal to is equal to sorry, A minus B. It will store the values in C. 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. So we have another operator like multiplication also. Multiplication. If you want to multiply two numbers, so A star B. When you click on run, see 6 12s are 72. 12 6 are 72. So this is one type of operation. Why this is not working? Give me a moment, guys. Why it is not working? Your notebook. This itself is not working. It is not working. Here we are getting some ads. Let me use Python. What is Python here? This one. I'm so sorry for the disturbance today, guys. Why my Jupyter is not working? Where is Python? It should get opened. I'm so sorry. Okay, let us use online compiler only. But please avoid these advertisements. Okay, so in arithmetic operators, so we were discussing arithmetic operators. So in arithmetic operators, we have addition, subtraction, okay, multiplication, okay, we have division, okay, we have modulo, okay, modulo, and then we have divided by, so the exact value. So we will perform all these operations on our values. For example, C. So A is equal to 12, B is equal to 6, A star B. So we are performing multiplication operators. So we are performing multiplication. A star B. We have checked for plus, right? Addition of two numbers, then subtraction of two numbers, then multiplication of two numbers, then we will check division. Okay, we will check division. So what I'll do, I'll just take simple examples. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just take a is equal to 4, b is equal to 2. So I'll give a divided by b. So when you click on run, it will give me output c. So 2 divided by 4. 2 twos are 4. So what it will give me in the division? 2 twos are 4. Remainder is 0. This value will get printed here in the division. By which number it is getting divided? See, when you click on run, it will give me 2. See, 2.0, because 2.0. 2 twos are 4. Nothing is there, so it is giving me 0 0. So division is nothing but by which number. You know these operations, right? Division. So it is by which number it is getting divided by. Now, what is meant by modulo? Modulo will print the remainder. See, for example, if we use the same example, okay, but we'll change the values. Okay, we'll take D, we'll take E, and then we'll print F. So if we run this, see, F is not defined. Okay, here F is, I didn't define F's, right? Print C. So initially I am printing C. So division of two numbers. Why I am getting? See, I use the same operator. See, divided by, so modulo. So modulo operator will give me the remainder value. As you can see, modulo operator will give me remainder. Division operator will give me by which what this one, this value, the coefficient. Okay, 2 twos are 4. This 2 value, that is 2.0, will get printed for division. For modulo, we will get remainder. What is this operator? Integer. Okay, integer division. This is integer division. So it will give me the exact value. So when we were using divided by, it was giving me 2.0. Okay, but then when we use integer division, it will only give me 2, the exact value. So let me go here. So if you see, if you if we give the integer division function, see, it will give me 2. Division operator is giving me even point values, like what after 2. But integer division will give me the exact value by which it is getting divided by. Okay, so these are arithmetic operations. So addition of two numbers, separation of subtraction of two numbers, how to do multiplication of two numbers, division of two numbers, modulo. So this is modulo. It will print remainder. This is integer division. The double mark, it is integer division. It will give the exact value, the exact 2. Okay, so these kind of operations, that is addition, subtraction, division, modulo, these are arithmetic operation, the basic operations. Okay, so I'll just stop here. I think I'm going so fast. So let me know if you have any queries. I think there is a query. Before input, did we need to mention string or input? Yes, Srija, we have to mention which type of value we are using. For example, if you want to read input from integer value, that is like 1, 2, 3, we have to explicitly give so which type of value. So that is the reason we have learned our data types, which type of data you want to take from user. Okay, if you cannot add two strings, so like two strings, so we are writing program for adding two numbers. So what are numbers? Either it is integer, whether it is float or complex. So that is the reason we have to explicitly give which type of value it should read. Yes, we need to write input, int or string before input. Is this fine, Srija? Yes, but we didn't write string. Why? Because any value which is written in, which is considered in two inverted commas, it will it will consider it as string. So something which is written in inverted commas, the so something which is written in inverted commas, the system will take it as string. So whenever you want to add explicit number like integer, so for example, see, I got your question. So whenever you are writing here a is equal to input, enter a value, okay, print a. See, if you click on run, so I am giving it Manasa. So and then I'm printing it Manasa. So it is just printing whichever value is there. So, but explicitly we want to add two integer values. So we want to add two integers values. So if you give here directly, okay, if you give here directly, so let me take even another value b. Enter value b, c is equal to a plus b, print c. When you click on run, close. When you click on run, see, it is asking me for value 1. I am giving it. So it is asking me for enter value b. So I am giving it. So it is getting printed 1, 2. Why? Because it is considering as string. The value which we enter, the single value which we enter, which we give to the system, it will consider it as string. But explicitly here, we want to add two numbers. So that is the reason we are putting input. For example, see, if we run the same code, okay, I just give a value as, okay, special symbol, then b value as this one. So it will, so it is giving me at the rate and this symbol and symbol. So we are not adding any two numbers here. it is just it is just printing me these numbers. So it is combining two strings or two characters. So that is the reason we have to explicitly give whether it is an integer value. Yes, so whichever value you give to whichever you value which you give to system, it will automatically take it as string. So that is the reason we are not explicitly writing str function. Okay, we are not writing str. Okay, it is only for integers. Why? Because if you take values of float, you have to write it float. See, you have to write it float. So but something which is given manually, system will consider it as a value, that is nothing but a string. Did I clear your queries, Rija? Yeah, thank you, thank you. If you have still queries also, I can repeat it this for you. Okay, so next we have only discussed today strings. Okay, the input functions, input with the two inbuilt function, that is in print, and the other one is input. So input is used to take dynamically values while compiling. Next we have discussed operators. So what are operators? We have four types. One is arithmetic, relational, assignment, logical operations. So we have discussed arithmetic operations. What are arithmetic operations? The normal basic operations which we do in our daily life, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo, integer division. These are like arithmetic operations. Now we will discuss, okay, now we will discuss relational operators, the second value. Okay, second operation, that is relational operators. Okay, in relational operators, so we have equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. So these are relational operators. Why these are called relational operators? We are comparing relation between two elements. For example, a is equal to 10. Okay, b is equal to 5. So in relational operators, we will check whether a is equal to b. We will check whether this is correct, and we will check a not equal to b. We will check whether these two are not equal, or we will check whether a is greater than b. We will check whether a is less than b. We will check whether a is greater than or equal to b, greater than or equal to. We will check whether a is less than or equal to b, or vice versa, like whether b is equal to a. Anyways, so when you go for this pie chart, see, I'll declare a is equal to 10. Okay, b is equal to, what I example I gave you, 5. See, I gave 5. For example, see, I am checking whether a is equal to b. When you click on run, it will give me the output false. That is nothing but our 0, because it is false. So this now we are discussing our boolean data types. See, we are discussing our boolean data types. See, when you click on this run, it is giving me output false. If you can see, it is giving me output false directly. So that is the reason in Python we have special data types, boolean. Boolean, that is true or false. It will, Boolean functions are used to check the condition. See, true or false directly. See, next operator, a greater than or equal to b. So it is true. Why? Because a has 10. If you click on run, it will give me output true. When you click on enter, see, it is, this condition is getting satisfied. A is greater than or equal to b. This is something 10, this is 5. It is getting satisfied. So that is the reason it is giving me output as true, which is a valid. So this type of value, the value true, is is another data type. See, whenever you are printing any element, so it should, for example, For example, 1, 2, 3, these are all numbers, right? So it will fall under integer types. In max, we have whole numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3. These are whole numbers. Next, we have primary numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7. These are classified into primary numbers. Similar way, in Python, true and false are classified into Boolean type. How we declare like integers, whole numbers, prime numbers. Similarly, in Python, we have special data type, true and false, which is used to check the condition between two elements. See, now you will be clear with what is our Boolean data type. I said you, right? Whenever I am explaining you the code, you will understand why these are like these special. So I said you, right? So that is the reason. See, here you can check. Here you can check. See, A is greater than B. Next, what is our operator? Whether A is greater than B. A greater than B. It is not greater. It will give me, okay, it is greater. Why? Because A 10, 5. It is greater. Next operator, A is not equal to B. Yes, A is not equal to B. By because A is 10 and B is 5. These two are not equal. So it will give me output true. Why? Because these two are values are not equal. Then what is our condition? A greater than B. We have discussed. A less than B. Okay. A less than B. This is false. Why? Because 10 will have greater number. So it is giving me false. Next, what is our greater than or equal to, right? We have checked greater than or equal to. Then next we will check greater than, less than or equal to B. It will also give me false. Why? Because A is not less than or equal to B. A has huge value. If you compare B less than or equal to A, yes, B is only 5. When compared to A, it is 10. It will give me true. So these type of value which we are getting is specially categorized as a one of the data types. Similarly, like 2, 3, 5, how these are categorized as prime numbers. So these values which we are able to print are categorized into Boolean types in Python. Okay, so I think you are clear. Now you are clear with what is Boolean. Do you have any questions, guys? What is like Boolean? What is this relational operators? So we have discussed two operations. We have totally four operations. One is arithmetic, relational, assignments, logical. So here in the class we have discussed two operations. One is arithmetics. The arithmetic means the addition, subtraction, division, modulo, integer division, multiplication. Relational operator, we are comparing, we are finding the relation between two numbers, whether it is equal to B, whether it is greater than or equal to B, whether it is less than or equal to C. So these kind of are relation. We are finding the relation between two operators. So let me know if you have any queries. Okay, we'll discuss your queries and then stop the class. We are like ahead of 10 minutes. Ajay, now it is, I think it is fine for you, like what is Boolean type.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So when I tell this to you, when in our introduction class, you're not able to understand why is she telling like this is a special type. So that is a reason I was telling you. Whenever I will write any code, you'll understand. So the Python is like very simple language. Whenever you write anything, you'll quickly understand what it is. Okay, so we have discussed only two operations today, operational and relational. And the other major thing we have discussed is input function, how to take inputs from the user. With this small knowledge, you can write any of the any sample codes. For example, if I say print hello world program, what you'll do, you'll just open your compiler and just write print hello. So this is one of your program. See, we are printing hello world. See, so you can even people might will ask you like print a program that will take inputs from user and add two numbers. So addition of two programs you have learned, subtraction of two numbers, multiplication of two numbers. So 1% of your coding is done up to now. So addition of two numbers is done, division, multiplication, floor division, everything you have done. See, so you have to practice things, so then only you'll get it. So let me know if you have any queries in today's class. We'll discuss your queries and then we'll continue in our tomorrow session. So yeah, thank you. If you don't have any queries, we'll just drop off from the call and we'll continue tomorrow at the same timing. Thank you, Mahesh. Thank you. Bye, Srija. Bye, Ajay.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, bye. Thank you. Bye, Shreyas.